Rangers, Jeff Cutter Dad, welcome you to yet another Stone Cold Hockey 1993-94 Rangers stuff. Today, the Rangers are 33-13-5. They take on the 26-21-6 Washington Capitals. Washington sends Byron Defoe, their third stringer, I guess, to New York. Glenn Healy for the Rangers will start because Washington is just throwing it down the drain, maybe. Byron Defoe was a good goalie, not for Washington, but for Boston in real life. Anyway, here are the starting lineups. You have Adam Graves for the Rangers, Mark Gardner, Mark Messier, Brian Leach, Alex Kovalev, Esa Tikkanen, Sergei Nevchinov, Steve Larber, Tony Amonte, Sergei Zubov, Jeff Bogaboom, Kevin Lowe, Greg Gilbert, Mike Hudson. You notice some players with dashes. They are not on the team. Turcotte and Patrick were on the team, but were traded early in the year. Matto, Anderson, Noonan, and McTavish, those four are not in the lexicon of the Rangers yet. Hudson, Karpatsa, Kibriels, Oldchuk, Wells, and Kosher. Washington has Dimitri Kristix, Mike Ridley, Randy Burge, Peter Gondra, Stephen Colte, Kevin Hatcher, Keith Jones, Keith Jones, Mikael Pafanka, Kelly Miller, Todd Krieger, Steve Komolchuk, Pat Peak, Al Alfredi, Cal Johansson, Dale Hunter, John Slade, Greg Perube, Dave Poulin, Alan May, Jason Woolley, Enrico Ciccone, Sean Anderson, and Kevin Kaminsky. Here we go. Well, the goalies were Bo Perry, Tabarachi, Defoe, or Kozak, and then went with Defoe. Alright, here we go. Early on, action, no shot from Kevin Lowe. Good defense, action, chance, no, Bondra had a chance. Right off the bat, Rangers with a chance. Well, the defense on Slaney. Nothing, 7 minutes left. Aggression, ooh, and the Rangers a couple of hits. Washington's attack and power play. And Joey Kosher will get 5 minutes. And probably the gate. Washington power play score. Power play goal. Mike Ridley, his 17th. Riddle me this. Is it a goal or is it not a goal? From Kelly Johansson to John Slaney. Slaney to Canadians. Big Hero 91 Canada World Junior win over the Soviets. Another chance for the Todd Krieger. No. Another chance score! Power play. Randy Burrich makes it 2-0. He birded it from Ridley and Kelly Johansson. So Ridley and Johansson have a pair of assists, a pair of points. Kill the zone. Segment killed. Kosher. Let's go! Zubov! Sergei Zubov makes it 2-1. Bogaboom and Nemchinov with the assist. So the Rangers at least got one back. Last play of the period. Score! 26 seconds later, Kovalev from Nemchinov. So the Rangers give up 2 goals on that stupid Joey Kosher 5-minute power play penalty. And yet, guess what? 2-2. So Ridley from Johansson and Slaney, and then Burge from Ridley and Johansson. Zubov from Bogaboom and Nemchinov with 1:08 left, and then with 41 seconds left, Kovalev from Nemchinov. So the Rangers are back in it somehow. Anyway, battle injury. Ouch. Good news for the Rangers, in a sense. Enforcer. Rangers get a pair of hits. Fortunately, no penalty. 13 minutes left. Chance score! Gravesy! It's 27 from Tikkanen and Larmer. So Graves makes it 3-2 Rangers. Nice comeback. Watch score! Randy Burge has second of the night from Iafredi, the Skullet. The guy with the skull mullet. 3-3. 8 minutes left. Agitator, chance. And the Rangers, thanks to that skill, Brian Leach. 4-3. The 17th from Kovalev and Messier. It's all about Messier, eh? 4-3 Rangers. A few minutes later, Washington with a chance to score. Kevin Hatcher, another goal-scoring defenseman. His 12th from Sylvain Cote. We're tied at 4. Boy, we're going to see some goals here. Washington delivers a hit. 3 minutes left. Chance. Oh, Bondra had a chance and he missed. And that will do it. No penalties in this period. Washington and New York are going back and forth to and fro. Graves and Leach for the Rangers. Burrich and Hatcher for Washington. 4-4 after 2. On to the third. aggression. And the Rangers go into the box. Graves for 2 minutes. This could be bad. Had a chance. Oh, Berube had a chance. And they killed the zone. So the Capitals can't do anything. 4 minutes later. Rangers back to the PK. And it's Kiprios. As expected. 2 minutes. Chance Bondra? No. And the segment's killed. So the Rangers have killed it off. Great job. Action. Score! Graves with 2 minutes left. It's 5-4 Rangers. Unbelievable. From Tikkanen and Subov. So Graves looking pretty impressive. Empty net. They're trying. And they'll run out of time. And the Rangers run Washington out of the building. It wasn't easy, but a 5-4 win. It's a 5-4 freaking win. Wow, 8 goals. Kosher got a major for spearing. Not Brady spearing. Adam Graves and Nick Kibriels. No penalties on Washington, yet they lost the game. Haha. Anyway, Washington goes by Mike Ridley and Randy Birch in the first period. Then Subov and Kovalev for the Rangers. Rangers made it 3-2 on Graves' goal. Burridge tied it up. Leach made it 4-3 Rangers. Washington tied that up. But Graves, with 2:43 left, made it 5-4. And that's the game. The other 2 games, Montreal suffering an 8-0 loss. As Red Light Rasico was in net. That's why Montreal lost to Pittsburgh. Barrasso doing his job. Montreal took 5 penalties, but no majors. Pittsburgh goes by Straka, Mullen, Stevens again, Larry Murphy, Lemieux, Francis, and Stevens. So Kevin Stevens has the hat trick. Yeah, I was like, how the frick could Montreal be that bad? Losing 8-0. And the worst part, the Leafs lost 3-1 on Wendell frickin' Young. Kitchener! Yes, Wendell Young was a Kitchener Ranger goalie, who is the only goalie to be a Memorial Cup champion, junior champion with our Kitchener Rangers in 1982. AHL champion, IHL champion, and Stanley Cup champion. Anyway, Wendell Clark got the goal for Toronto. But Peter Klima, Michael Anderson scoring twice. Leafs should not lose to fucking Tampa. I'm sorry. Wrong team, I know. Anyway, the Rangers are not playing today, so let's see here. The Cupcakes tied Buffalo 4-4 as Grant Fuhr and Ron Hextall battled to a tie. They had 8 goals in the first 2 periods like Washington Rangers did. Islanders had goals by Marty McGinnis, Travis Green, Marty McGinnis, and Steve Thomas. Buffalo goals by Pat LaFontaine, Randy Wood, Yuri Himalev, and Alex Mangilny. The Flyers beat the Condoms 6-2. Soderstrom took down Billington. Ottawa goals by Norm McIver and Alex Yashin. But Philly goals by Gary Galley, Rob Brennemer, Eric Lindros, Mark Recchi again, and Lindros again. Yeah, and that would be all I'm going to say. Rangers are in Montreal. Well, you know what that means. It's French time. D'accord, Rangers 34 victoires, 13 défaites et 5 égalités. Montréal 34 victoires, 13 défaites et 8 égalités. Montréal a été de 58 jeux et Rangers 55 jeux. Montréal 3 points avant le Rangers, mais 3 jeux devant le palme de les Rangers. Richter Roy, c'est le gardien de but. Montréal, c'est très inverse de 0-8 à Pittsburgh Red Rasico. Ici, le Canadien de Montréal, de 1993 à 94. Vincent Dumpus, Brian Bellows, Kitchener, Kirk Muller, Matthew Schneider, Gilbert Dion, Kitchener, Jean Leclerc, Mike McCune, Guy Carbonneau, Paul DeVilliers, Eric Desjardins, Alain Petrov, Lyle Delaine, Benoit Brunet, Stéphane Lebeau, Ed Renan, Gary Lehman, Kevin Huller, Pierre 7-8, Petr Sprisois, Jojai Danino, Petr Popovich, Ron Wilson, Donald Brashear, Mario Lavage, et Christian Perrault. For the Rangers, Adam Graves, Mike Garner, Mark Messier, Brian Leach, Alex Kovalev, Issa Tukurin, Sergei Nachunov, Steve Lyman, Tony Amante, Sergei Subov, Jeff Bookboom, Kevin Lulu, Greg Gilbert, Mike Hudson, Alex Karpatsev, Nick Kiprios, Ed Ostruk, Jay Wells, et Joey Couchard. Ici the premier font. 14 minutes. Election to the Canadiens. Boo! Matthew Schneider, deuxième de la saison. Assist par Leclerc, numéro 17, et Benoit Brunet, numéro 18 de la saison. 11 minutes. Pénalité à Rangers à Jay Wells de Paris, Ontario. Manuel Chance, et bouh! Vincent Delbous, 37 de la saison. Assist par Ed Ronen, numéro 9, et Kirk Muller, numéro 37. 2-0 Montréal. 7 minutes pour ça. De fight. Fight à Chef Bookboom et GG Danilo, 5 minutes. La chance? Non. Otherline? Non. 2 minutes. Entendez-vous? Avec Desjardins, 10e de la saison, 3-0 Montréal. Ron Wilson, pas de l'entraîneur de l'Ananas, et le deuxième assist est Gilbert Dion, Kitchener. Le frère de Marcel Dion, Gilbert, 19e assist. Rangers. Pénalité Montréal à GG Danino, mais Montréal à la première période, 3-0. Le but de Matthew Schneider, Vincent Dampus et Eric Desjardins. D'accord, de cette deuxième période, tir numérique, pas de but de Nachunov. C'est un bouh! Bouh, 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 bouh! Le fait 9e de la Rangers à Adam Graves de la saison. Assist par Alex Karpatsev, numéro 8, et Sergei Zubov, 46e assist de la saison. 12 minutes. L'action, chance, non, Tikkanen, pas de bout. 10 minutes. L'action, la chance, non, Kovalev, pas de bout. 7 minutes. Chance, non, Gardner, non, arrête de voir. 2 minutes. Action de the Rangers. Oh, bam bam. Therefore, a chance de Rangers. No, Tikkanen, pas de boo. Rangers own boo de Adam Graves, mais Rangers a perdu 3 de deuxième période. Ici, la troisième période. 16e minute. L'action de la Habs. Et bouh! Kirk Muller, 10e de la saison. Le 6 par Gary Lehman, numéro 9, et Patrice Brisebois, numéro 20. 12 minutes. L'action de la Habs, non. Oh boy. C'est fini. Le Canadien de Montréal a gagné 4-1 de la Rangers de New York. Le quatrième but de Montréal, Matthew Schneider, numéro 12. Vincent Dampus, numéro 3. Eric Desjardins, non, 37, c'était numéro 10. Et Kirk Muller, numéro 10. Rangers, Anna Graves à 29e. Mais victoire. Perdu à Mike Richter. Montréal gagné 4-1. Alright, so now the Rangers. Of course, we do 3 games per video. Coming up soon. Let's take a look. The Devil Dogs won 4-3. Sidorkiewicz, Mr. Scrabble, as they call him, beats Kay Whitmore, the goalie that Vancouver refused to give up in the expansion draft. That was kind of one of the stupidest things ever, because Kay Whitmore was a piece of shit afterwards. Anyway, the Devils, Bill Guerin with 2 goals, John McClain with 2 goals. Pavel Bure, Murray Craven, and Cliff Ronning for Vancouver. The Flyers, seriously, the Flyers, they tied the Panthers as Fitzpatrick and Russell picked up points. Florida was actually down 4-2 before Jesse Belanger and Scott Mellenby, the former Flyer, if you will, scored. Flyers had goals by Brett Fedek, Eric Lindros, Brett Fedek, and Mark Recchi. Florida, the other 2 goals was Bob Kudelski and Scott Mellenby. So Mellenby scored twice against the former team. Pittsburgh beat the Cupcakes 5-2. Hextall taken down by Barrasso. Other goals were scored by Marty McGinnis and Ray Ferraro, but Pittsburgh goals were scored by Kevin Stevens, Marty McSorley, Ron Francis, and Marcus Naslund. Marty McSorley, a goal scorer? Fuck. I didn't think that was possible. And the Capitals won 3-1 in St. Louis. Beaupre takes down Joseph. Kolowalchuk, Jones, and Pavanka scored for Washington. Shanahan for St. Louis. And no? Guess not. Let's see. Montreal lost 6-4 to Buffalo. I wonder who was in that for Montreal. Wall lost to Hasek. Not the first time, not the last. The Flyers, seriously the Flyers, went into Detroit and lost 5-2. Cheveldae takes down Soderstrom. Renberg, Eklund for Philly. Remember Pelly Eklund? Detroit goes by McCarty, Kozlov, Shepard, Coffey, Kitchener. True story. And Ray Shepard. Okay. And the Leafs won 6-4 in Winnipeg. Potvin takes down Esensaw. Toronto goes by Wendell Clark, Glenn Anderson, Doug Gilbert, Wendell Clark with the hat-trick, and Davey Andrzejczyk. Winnipeg goes by Tubu Solani, Paul Ysbert, Keith Kachuk, and Keith Kachuk again. Rangers play in Condom Town. Sorry, force of habit, being a Leaf fan. Play in Ottawa. Craig Billington will get the start against Mike Richter. You know, they also have Darren Buffoon, Darren Madley, and Mark Laforet. Ottawa's team in 94, Alex Yashin, Alex Degg, Dave McLaughlin, Mark Lamb, Sylvain Turgeon, Andrew McBain, Dave Archibald, Troy Millette, Dan Quinn, Darren Rumble, Flatty Rusicka, Evgeny Davidoff, Brad Shaw, Kerry Huffman, Norm McIver, Scott Levins, Brian Glenn, Dennis Vale, Brad Lauer, Robert Bukowski, Troy Murray, Jarmo Kekalainen, Dmitry Filimonov, and Gord Dineen. So let's see what the Rangers do in Ottawa. Now they'll take a penalty, and Amonte's gone for 2 minutes. Ottawa have a chance to score. Andrew McBain. With the goal by Shaw and Yashin with the assist. Ottawa's taken a 1-0 lead. It'll be embarrassing if the Rangers lose to a team that's 28 games below 500. And they're down 2-0. Yashin, his 30th from Dineen. So, wow, what is with Richter? Yashin had a chance for a second, but missed. Ottawa will get penalized, and it will be Denny Fial for 2 minutes. Rangers with a chance? No, they don't score in the end of the first period, and they had a chance. Jay Wells was the hero, or was going to be it. But Ottawa, yes, that Senators team is up 2-0, really. Power play chance for the Rangers. Score! Power play goal. Sergei Nemchinov. His 13th from Mark Messier. 2-1. So the Rangers get something out of nothing. A few minutes later, an enforcer means Ottawa delivers 2 hits, but no penalty. Good for them. Ottawa with a chance. Dagg. Well, there was a hit. The action's quick. Center score! Dave McElway from Mark Lamb makes it 3-1 Ottawa. Well, I gotta tell you, Ranger fans will be smashing their memorabilia left, right, and center if the Rangers fucking lose to the bullshit Ottawa Senators. Well, we'll see. Rangers try. Well, they draw Troy Millette going to the box. Former Ranger. Can they capitalize? Yes, they can! And Gravesy, the first Ranger to hit the 30-goal plateau of the season. Makes it 3-2. Subov and Kovalev are your assist makers. 3-2. So you... Oh, not for long. Davidov, his fifth from Yashin and Shaw. Well, unfortunately, that just didn't happen. Wow. Score! Rangers come back. Tikkanen. There he is. He scores from Steve Larmer. Beautiful goal. It's now 4-3. Rangers. Actually, a chance. Oh, Leach had a chance to tie the game and he missed. Empty net opportunity. Nothing. Ottawa will get penalized. It's McElwain, so it's a 6-on-4. A chance? No. A chance again! Oh, no way. Unbelievable. The Rangers lose 4-3. Sorry, but the game has to be saved. Wow. I didn't anticipate that. Nobody did. Oh, my God. Losing to Ottawa? Really? Really? And they just couldn't get the chance near the end. They won it. Wow. Fuck. Well, that's autoplay the rest of the day. The rest of this Saturday, February 12th. The Devil Dogs went into Boston and won 3-2. Terrari beats Riandu. Sorry for the Discord. Corey Millen, John McLean, and Stefan Richer for the Devils. Well, Smolinski and Oates for the Bruins. Toronto went into Calgary and tied 5-5. Potvin and Ferdinand tied their games. Calgary had a 2-0 lead. Well, Calgary had leads. Anyway, Joe Newton, Gary Roberts, Jordan Titoff, Gary Roberts, and Phil Fleury scoring. 3 of the 5 goals by a player who was a Leaf. The Leafs, their goals, Drake Berehowski, Dave Vanderchuk, Doug Gilmore, Wendell Clark, and Bob Rouse. The Capitals went into LA and won in overtime on a goal by Keith Jones. Tabarachi beat Rob Stauber. Washington, other goals by Dave Pullen, Dave Ritchie, Chris Hicks, and Chris Hicks. LA goals by Robitaille, Mike Donnelly, and Robbie Blake. Montreal lost to their provincial rivals 5-4. As Red Light Rasico was in net against Tebow. That's why they lost. Cupcakes tied Florida 1-1 as McLennan and Van Beesbrook played for a tie. Turgeon for the Islanders. Hoggood for Florida. Pittsburgh losing in overtime as Brasso loses to Darcy Wakaluk. Goal by Jim McKenzie. No relation to Bob McKenzie. Dallas, other goals by Mike Bonetto, Mike Craig, and Rusty Cornell. Pittsburgh goals by Joe Mullen, Ron Francis, and Yager. And that's all. The Sunday, the Rangers are not playing, so we can skip this day. Interesting games. Pittsburgh beat Philly 5-2, Battle of Pennsylvania. Barrasso beats Russo. Philly goes by Mark Recchi and Josip Baranek, but Pittsburgh came storming back. Straka, Tocchet, Brian Tranchier, remember him? E. Patterson. Who is this E. Patterson guy? And Mike Ramsey, the guy from the American Ice team. Eric Patterson? Weird name. Anyway, the Devil Dogs lost to Tampa 3-1. Pupa takes down Terrari. Tampa goes by Danton Cole, Chris Joseph, and Brian Bradley. Kitchener. New Jersey go by Randy McKay. Okay, so the Rangers are in Quebecois. Why couldn't they just put the game between Montreal, then Quebec, then Ottawa? We'll just autoplay the other 2 games so we can set ourselves up. All right, standings time. The Rangers are first in the division by 8 points, regardless of their slip up against Ottawa. They've played the fewest games within the Atlantic Division. Pittsburgh has 80 points. Montreal has 78. Far ahead of them. Well, the Rangers do have 2 games in hand on Pittsburgh and 4 on Montreal, so nothing to worry about. The good news for the Rangers is they'll have the 2 seed because the rules are the division winners are 1-2 no matter what. So Montreal would be number 2 in a normal season, but they play in the same division as Pittsburgh. So right now, the Rangers, Devils, Washington, Tampa, and Florida out of the Atlantic would make the playoffs. Pittsburgh, Montreal, and Buffalo would be the only teams from the Northeast. The Central, Toronto, Dallas, Chicago, Detroit in the playoffs. Calgary, Anaheim, Vancouver, and Los Angeles. Let's go to seedings. Rangers are number 2. They would play Tampa, number 7. Florida would be playing Pittsburgh. Buffalo would play Montreal, and Washington would play New Jersey. Philly is only 3 points back of the playoffs. Boston 5. Ottawa is definitely not in the mix. Playoff scenes in the West. Los Angeles leads Edmonton by 1 and San Jose by 2. 2 sneak in. They would be playing Toronto. Vancouver would play Calgary. Detroit would play Dallas, and Chicago would play Anaheim. Just take a look at the New York Rangers stuff. Real life, they were 52-24-8. They're 34-15-5, so they would need to have an 18-9-3 clip. Basically, win two wins for every loss to keep that thing going. Richter in the simulated season 19-9-4. Healy's 15-4-3. Richter's better at the goalies, I guess. Points wise, Messi has 61, Zubov 55, Garner 49. Among others, there are some players with 3 points. Of the 3 players with 3 points, only Hudson. No, Hudson's still active, and Joey Kosher is active. Edric is not because he's not on the team anymore. Goals, Graves has 30, far more than Gardner, who has 24. Leach and Almonte have 17 each. Assists, Zubov has 47. Messier 45. Leach has 30. Oh, for the goals? Well, Kevin Lowe, Greg Gilbert, Mike Hudson, Ed Olczyk, and Darren Turcotte. Turcotte is the only one of the 5 that actually doesn't play for the Rangers anymore. Assist-wise, Mike Hudson at 2. Penalty minutes, Bookaboo with 113. Alex Gola is 2nd, really. And Graves also has more penalty minutes than Joey Kosher. Kosher probably doesn't want that. Highlights, well, Rangers' biggest win was against Washington, 5-1, and the biggest loss was 4-0 against Vancouver. Hat-tricks, 55 hat-tricks in history. Memorable games, Ottawa beating Dallas 6-5. That's the Fangraphs #1. Hartford, 6-5 win over Edmonton. It's number 2, and Ottawa's 6-5 win over Phillies #3. The Rangers, do they have any? Well, their 5-4 win over Washington just this year, just this video, is now the highest scoring mark with 27 fan points. And then their 4-3 win over the Jets on November 10th, when the Jets were 1-13 and wanted to break open the Rangers seal, but didn't happen, baby. So yeah, so great job by all, and let's see if the Rangers can do better next time. Ottawa, fooey. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.